that might be a better idea than paying offsets. Now, I'll just get a raise of hands. Who here thinks we should reduce our emissions domestically rather than paying billions of dollars overseas for another country to offset? Yeah. Does anyone else disagree, sorry? Because I get that everywhere. I think people want to do that. Green Star Buildings is launched, so that's really exciting. The guidance will be up early next week, and I do really like this point. I think that it's a new era for Green Star in New Zealand, where we celebrate and recognise 4-star as a major step forward, and that will bring in a lot more clients to Green Star. And also that we talk a lot about new buildings, but there's lots of opportunity for existing buildings. So we have 3 great new case studies for Green Star Interiors up on the Interiors page. Tonkin and Taylor, the Bowen Generator, and the Country Road example. And finally, here's a pretty amazing figure. I saw that Bobby and the existing buildings team, they will certify over 210 buildings with our existing buildings tool this year. And in our best year of Green Star for new buildings, we hit 73 buildings. So existing buildings are rising up. It's great to see that. I wanted to finish, I'm 1 minute over, with an exercise and check in with you, right? So our little statement for today is Te toi te huamātai. Nothing can be achieved without a plan, workforce, and a way of doing things. So I wanted to check in with you about the plan, right? Okay, whānau, I want you to all stand up, etu. And if you disagree with any of these, you're happy to sit down. I'm really interested in feedback. And if you really agree, you can stand on your chair like that. No, don't do that. That's a health and safety risk. Okay, so we're going to check off what you think of these. So number 1 is we need a consistent, robust measurement for operational and embodied emissions in the building code. Who agrees? Let's hear. Yes! Woo! Okay, awesome. We are in an energy crisis. Let's act like it, right? Businesses are being shut down because we don't have enough energy. How embarrassing. Oh my God, and devastating for those people and employees. If we're having an energy strategy for New Zealand, let's make energy efficiency the first fuel, right? Okay, ka pai, awesome. You can actually sit down if you do disagree. No one's going to mob you or anything. Let's bring in more Neighbours NZ methodologies to New Zealand so more building types can benefit from that. Who's up for that? Okay, bring it on. Okay, and then the last 2, the market needs to drive change, and government can do things, but we also need banks and those lending to offer a bigger differential for our financial benefit, right? Don't you think more than 20 basis points, those sorts of things? Who agrees? Yeah. Awesome. Okay, and then finally, we need incentives for better buildings. Passive House, Green Star, Home Star, all those great buildings, Living Building Challenge, faster consenting, approval through multi-proofing, becoming an acceptable solutions, maybe, other great ideas. I've had someone suggest greater height advantages, when you're building. And if we want a lower carbon future, let's bloody do it, right? Yeah. Okay, awesome, into it. So finally, there's some pieces of paper here, and if you agree with those, grab one. There should be one near you. If you can't get one, steal one off your neighbour. Let's show the photographer that we're into it. Hold up your hand, hold up a piece of paper. He's going to get some shots. And I'm going to show every minister I can and every official that we're up for it, right? Awesome. It might take a little while. Sorry. Keep holding it up. Keep holding it up. I did note that while I was speaking, wine bottles were actually being popped. So it's not far now. Okay. The last one we'll finish with, it's kind of a bit of a tradition, but if you hold up your right hand, hold up your right hand. I pledge. No, you don't have to pledge. But turn to a person next to you, find the person next to you. You're going to do a high five. Don't hit each other. Be careful. Let's do this. Let's go. Awesome. A big kia ora to the team for the great korero today. Thanks, everyone. Awesome.